Hi everybody, I'm Maria.
I'm Max.
And we're confused.
And excited.
About?
Pipes, mostly. All kind. You know what, just roll the song.
It's a twisty railing with a wonky curve, and that welding job just doesn't have the verve. Ooh.
Was that an AI song?
Yeah. Because, okay, if the metalworker, if the fundi achuma isn't going to put any effort into it, then, look, normally I do all the music for this channel.
And you do a great job.
Thank you. Thank you. I put a lot of work into it. But some people have decided they don't need to put any work into the pipes. And you get this. Tell what happened. Tell us what happened.
This is smaller than the...
It's not even just that they're leaning to the side, it's that they're leaning inward. I don't know enough about welding to say for sure, but either the flux is the wrong flux or it was welded too hot.
We're going to need a new welder.
Yep. What about everything else? How's everything else going while we work on that? Hello, Amadi. You're welcome. Asante.
So all the internal wiring is complete, so we're just waiting to finish everything else and then put the light bulbs and the fixtures and the switches and things like that. But we're very happy that that's finished.
So then the plastering was able to be finished after that, and it would have actually been great if we'd done the plumbing then, because the plumber is having to dig into the plastering to put in some pipes there. I feel bad for the masons, but apparently people can just chimba anything and then re-plaster it, and it doesn't take that long.
Remember, we're doing plastic. Why?
Because of rust and salt.
Yeah.
Good.
Just have to make sure the slate goes down this way.
Yeah. Yeah, we can try pouring some water on the ground and see what happens.
Yeah. So these are the concrete sinks. We just wanted them to be inset into the counter. And they've done exactly what we asked for. They've got a drain in the middle. The tap is going to come up here. The
floor is coming along very nicely. Tell us, what kind of floors are we doing?
I can't believe we're at the floor stage.
I just can't believe it. It's
so
a house.
Exciting.
It's becoming a house. That's crazy.
So we decided to go with cement floors. Very simple floors. Yeah. It was also really interesting seeing them work.
Yeah, at first they had to gonga the whole slab, like really, crack into the surface so that the cement will stick. And they do it here, I don't know if this is standard everywhere, but they do it with actually a pretty dry mixture of sand and cement powder. And then they tamp it down with this little kind of wooden thing, and then they cover it with like a scree. So we also wanted it to be lightish in color. So the final layer of the cement floor has a bit of white cement mixed into it. So we also opted for the cement over, say, something like tile or the local like flagstone, Galana stone, because we're very particular about the texture. Just because with my genetic issue, my disability, I can slip easily. Tiles are often way too slippery, especially if they're wet. Most bathrooms and kitchens are my enemy because they have sharp edges, they have tiles. So we wanted something that's easy enough to clean. It's not too rough, but it's grippy. Yeah, and I love it too. I've always liked kind of textured floors over, say, kind of like a very smooth polished floor. So I think this is gonna be great. And you don't like smoosh floors? I don't like smoosh floors. We got to see some of the neighborhood kids. They came by to kind of see the project, and they were learning about it a little bit. So that was really nice.
1,500 liter
1,500 liter tank is full after maybe a night or two of rain. That's awesome. And that's only a small fraction of the roof. Though this is the hardest couple of days of rain we've gotten all year, to be fair. So with the tanks working, we realized we're going to need more tanks so we can store some more of that water and store some of the salty water from the borehole. Yeah. That's actually a pretty funny story of our process picking up those tanks. You got it. Hello. What are we doing?
It's 6 in the morning and we're off to see
the wizard.
A guy about a potato truck. So we wanted to stack 2 tanks on top of the other, and we had an inkling that this might be possible, and some Googling led us to this type of tank. but they were not available in Malindi. We had to order it all the way from Nairobi.
Yeah, and then this guy calls us, so we're trying to make sure it gets here because we heard it's going to be a huge rain. So we really wanted to get there, and we finally got a hold of someone who has these tanks. And he calls us at the last minute, and we're like, oh, shipping is going to be really expensive. He's like, I have this friend who has a potato truck who's taking a big shipment of cabbages and potatoes to Malindi tonight. But you got to meet me at the market, the vegetable market. At like 5:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay, I don't know how you would find a spot to park.
Nobody was expecting me to turn in there. Yeah, this is where the potato truck is coming for delivery, and we are gonna have to.
Yeah.
We are gonna have to get creative. But it's cool to get to see the market and how everything around there works.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Looks okay. I don't know.
So as you can see here, as usual, transportation was quite an adventure, getting the tanks on top of the tuk-tuks.
Just trying to keep it from falling on my head.
And then getting the tanks on top of the platform and getting them secured up there because the wind and the rain are starting. But we did get them up in time, so we're looking forward to collecting some good rainwater.
So we couldn't leave you hanging with the state of the railings as they were.
Quite literally hanging off the railings, about to die.
So luckily we found a new metal worker who we're really happy with. And what we did different this time was that we went to his shop. We looked at his past work and we talked a lot more to understand his experience. And not just with metalwork, with making stair railings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His experience and his process. He has this really cool pipe bender.
Yes.
He has all the equipment that he would need to bring on site to do it, which we got to watch the whole process.
Yeah.
And it was super cool. I'm inspired to get into welding as the next thing I'm going to try to learn.
It was awesome seeing him and his craftsman work. So this is the result. We're so happy with the rail. You can see it's very minimalist. It curves perfectly. And like that fits in so well with the Nautilus shape and the whole curves of our house. So we're so happy we decided to change this up. Yeah.
Yeah, great move. It's good we trusted our gut on that.
Yeah.
We, that thing of going and seeing the craftsmanship first and really doing the interview thoroughly. We'd been doing it earlier, but I think this stage of the process has been the one for us that's felt the most overwhelming.
Yes.
There's been so many different pieces to keep track of, all the things we've showed you in this video.
Yeah.
Even in those times when there's so many plates that you're juggling.
Keep to your process.
Yeah, keep to your process.
Thanks again. We love sharing these updates with you. We love hearing your comments. Shout out to all of you in the comments who have like your own construction projects going.
Yeah,
shout out to you guys who live in Malindi. Say hi if you ever see us around town. And again, like and subscribe if you like the video and want to hear more from us.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.